Welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for October. We're going to take a look at your 5 elements. So that's why I have all of these piles here. There's 5. So I'm sorry, you're the last one for this batch. And I feel like you're going to bring in, as always, the lightness and the humor here. And I don't know why. Your energy has just been something that I've needed lately. The groundedness and the not taking life so seriously. You've been in that energy for a hot minute, and I feel it real strongly coming into the reading today. So we're going to be taking a look at the major and minor arcana as it coincides with the different elements. Let's get started. Thank you for sharing this time with me, by the way, and for all the love you send my way. I send it right back to you. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Taurus today. Let's see what's going on in the major area of growth in the wood element, which is the major arcana. I have 2 decks this time, so we might actually see a repeating message or mirroring going on. Oh, Lordy. Here I was thinking we'd have a light reading, y'all. What's going on? The tower just flew out. What is this about? Oh, yay. No wonder. Okay, I'm happy now. It's a happy tower. Oh my God. I'm surprised. Like there's a new beginning. I'm not saying that. You're saying that. Look at that. I mean, the tower. You might find yourself in a really exciting energy in October after going through a major death rebirth. My goodness. This is a powerful shift in the energy for you, Taurus. Some of you are coming out of a dark night of the soul. Whenever I see these 2 cards combined, it's like, well, I had to go through something real hard, Jenna, but I'm in a much better place now. Skipping down the streets, smelling the roses, getting that innocence back. You might be jumping off into a new journey, a new adventure in October. Strong Scorpio energy. So you could be looking at Scorpio season going, yeah, hell yeah. Because these are both Scorpio season energies. I feel like you got a brand new beginning happening that's really going to hit quite beautifully once we hit Scorpio season, which is in a couple weeks. So this is at the latter end of the month of October. All right, let's see what's going on in your earth energy. The Pentacles. Don't worry, we're gonna keep going through here. We're gonna get another layer with a few oracle decks, and we're also gonna clarify these messages. So I like what I'm seeing, Taurus. No wonder I came in and I'm like, Taurus is just feeling themselves. They're just feeling good. Nothing wrong with that, y'all. I feel it. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, you're back and forth about whether to give to something. I'm going to take both of these before we get into what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. This is universe wants to be generous with you, but you're like, universe, what you bringing? Can I trust this? Can I not? Yeah. You could be asking the universe, like, I want something fair, equal, balanced. Bring it. And then the universe is like, here you go. And you're like, wait a minute, let me think about it. I got it. I need a minute. I need to analyze it. I need to go back and forth. Let me weigh my options here. Let me go back and forth about it. Okay. Yeah, because you know what? It took a while for you to feel really grounded, feeling yourself, right? Experiencing, you could be happy being on your own. If you've got a potential opportunity to partner with somebody in business or calling in a new lover, you're like, it's not just going to be, anyone you meet. It has to be right. It has to feel right. Oh, yeah, Taurus. I'm telling you, you got a new opportunity here. It could be in your career. It's something to invest in or something that wants to invest in you. Someone who sees, this is the card of luxury. So you could be doing some upgrading in your personal style, in your appearance. You could be generous with other people at this time. I'm telling you, you are feeling yourself. I keep hearing that. I'm like, all right. I think they get it. And it's good. You're in a very positive energy, in other words. The Fool is like, it always reminds me of The Jerk with Steve Martin, where, you're just, or the Forrest Gump, where it's like, you're just so present, right? And I'm not talking about intellectual acuity here or lack of. This is about you just feeling like no matter what, I'm just going to jump in because I can. And I'm not going to worry about it that much. I do see you going back and forth about a potential offer in October. But Spirit is saying, you know what? You should go for it because we brought it. That's what it feels like. I just want to see what's at the bottom. 3 of Cups. You're going to be excited. You're going to be happy. You're going to be celebrating. You might get someone who asks you out and you're like, oh my God, I got, call your friends. I got to get an outfit, or I got to go and I got to get some new cologne, or there's something that's exciting you in October. Oh my dear. Yep. You're either bringing your cup of love, you gentlemen out there, to somebody, or you got a gentleman caller, right? Or you got a female stepping up, asking somebody out. It doesn't matter the gender. Don't get lost on that. But this is masculine. This is sharing. I want to share my heart with you. If this were the Queen of Cups, it'd be like, I want to receive the love, right? So either you or this person has a sharing of love in mind. 6 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. Oh my goodness, Taurus. Who is this? Who is this? Strong water energy. Strong water energy. If this is not a Scorpio, it is a Scorpio, or this is just happening in Scorpio season. My goodness, you got a new soulmate contract coming in, and it could be in work. When I say soulmate, don't get lost on there has to be some boom booms going on, although that's nice, right? But this is about equal, like, hey, I get you, you get me, we're vibing. I like your energy, you like my energy. Let's go do something together, right? Whatever that is, ... You fill in the blank, but you're going to love this. You got a new person coming into your life. Friend, business partner, lover. It's yummy. This is someone that you... 6 of Cups, when I see it with this kind of energy, it's like, this feels aligned. This feels aligned. I'm going to try not to overanalyze it or debate about it too much. I'm just going to go with it. Fool is just go with it. Go with the flow of it. Now let's get into your sword energy. Ay. That came out. I'm not sure if this was up or down. You be the judge. You're like, I think that things have moved. What I'm getting off of this, whether it's upright or not, it's about you not moving so fast that you lose perspective. Okay? So whatever it is that you're being called toward in the month of October, in work or in friendship or in love with the new, right? You called this in, you're excited, but be careful it's not a love bomb situation, or be careful that it's not something that you're going to speed toward and not have the clarity that you need to gather first. Okay? But let's see what's at the bottom here. Yeah. You might have, this is what I'm getting. I think that you might have, this all feels really good. You might have a little bit of the stepping off into the new, going through this beautiful transformation, having new energy come towards you in work and in love. It feels like both sectors. And you still got somebody who's still lingering. It's that whole, sometimes we get over somebody else to a certain extent, and then when you start attracting somebody new and hanging out with them, it brings up old memories, old hurts, and then you start getting afraid. That's what I'm getting. You may feel like you're a little afraid. If this is a love bomb situation, just look out for that if you see any red flags. I'm seeing that you might just have some hurt you're still trying to move past from the past. This is what's hiding in the shadows, all right? And what you don't see coming is that you still have some stuff. Like, I don't think you're jumping from one thing to the next, but if you are, just be mindful, because there could be some stuff that's surfacing that you haven't resolved from the past that could come up this month. If this is about someone that you've been dealing with and you're kind of on this pause and you're not sure if you want to reinvest in this contract, right, with whoever this is, because it is a soulmate contract, you're renegotiating the terms here with someone you know or a new person coming in. And you just, Spirit is saying, make sure that all the intentions, all of the negotiations, you're clear. If there's any aspect that you're not clear on, you need to talk about it. That's what I'm getting here. Like, it's not like, you're going to go out with somebody and maybe you need to have that talk. You can be low key about it. You can't be sitting there like first date and be like, what are your intentions with me? You know what I mean? It's more like, or if you have someone coming back from your past, which I don't really want to talk too much about that because you feel like you're in such a fresh energy after some sort of ending. But if you are going through a tower and you're like, whatever, and you're standing strong on your own, some of you are trying to claim independence in a situation where you are with this person, but you're really wanting a new beginning, where you want things to really change. And you're standing strong in your convictions, and you're basically saying, you know what? If you don't make these changes, or if we don't heal whatever this pattern is, we need to walk away. That could apply to some of you. There's almost like a pushing up against something this month. For those of you who are in partnership and you're not calling in somebody new, there's some things that you want the investment to be more clear on both sides and about where you're heading for the future. And the tower can sometimes be like that make or break kind of conversation. This is either going to end or I'm going to go into a new beginning on my own. And you could be in that kind of like with this Two of Pentacles, like, I don't know what's going to happen. King of Wands here could be a potential boyfriend, girlfriend. Ooh, we have the Four of Wands. This is about a commitment and the struggle. The struggle is real. Some of you are struggling in a commitment at this time and you're not sure. There's a lot of stuff that you both need to release from the past because it's gotten hard. Others of you, you are hopefully anticipating going into a commitment with someone you're starting to date in October and you're excited. I think you're overall excited about the potential of a connection in your life, but there's important things that have to be negotiated and discussed. Spirit is saying, hold on to the vision that you have for the future and make sure whatever you're investing is in alignment with that. Don't kid yourself, because if you go into something and you're like, ooh, it's, what was that? Nobody wants this. I called it in the very beginning. I was watching that show, binging it the other day. And it was like, all right, what happens when a rabbi meets a Gentile? Or whatever they called her. And it's like, they may have the most beautiful soulmate love right in the world, but it's going to be a problem at some point. You already know what's going to happen, right? For those of you who watch that show, it's on Netflix. But it's true. If you're going into a situation and there's this huge age difference or this huge religious difference, it's going to come up. You might as well get it out in the open in the beginning. Or if you've got problems where you're investing one way and they're investing another and you're not seeing eye to eye and you need to have an important make or break conversation, this is the month it's going to happen. And it feels like until you get clarity, there's some uncertainty here about the future of this bond. Whether it's a new person or a person you've been dealing with. Make sure it aligns with your vision for the future. Don't let anyone make you wait for them to commit. All right. Sometimes this is the hardship of waiting on someone and then you putting your foot down and saying, you know what, I don't deserve this. I'm going to go my own way. Let's see what the Oracle has to say. Whoa. I feel a little bit of stubbornness now coming in, like you're light and all, but if this person starts to drag their feet, you're like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. But I do think a lot of you coming to this, it's somebody new and you're ready for the new. But you might have some stuff come up because you might see some behaviors from them that remind you of your ex. And you're like, oh, we're clearing this up right now. Let it go. And a lot of you just have some stuff you're still dealing with from the ex. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Yeah. Again, that monkey holding the world, this person holding the world. Look at the big picture. Is it worth holding on to any resentment from anything from the past? You don't want to bring it into a new beginning with you because you are going into a new beginning. Scorpio season, I feel like you're going to have something new. Or it's an opportunity to really shift the dynamic. Can you let go of the past resentments? Can you let go of the past stuff that went down? All right, let's look at this pentacle energy. We have the 6 and the 2 of pentacles. This weighing, right, of you like, is it time for me to be on my own and invest in a new direction? Or do I just need to become more independent in this connection and less worried about this other person? Reach out. Release. So you're being encouraged with this pentacle energy, this back and forth that you're doing. You've isolated yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help, so reach out to ask for support at this time. Yeah, and you know what? Spirit wants to help you. You have an opportunity to invest. Some of you might need help with something in your career, and it's about going to a coworker and saying, hey, I need help with this, or really reaching out to friends, family about what's going on. You might be having a hard time with some emotions that bubble up around releasing some stuff from the past. I don't feel like it's really, really heavy, y'all. I don't. I feel like despite seeing some heavier card energies here, I still feel like you're like above the fray, but you might have it kind of spike. Like you might have a hard day, then an easy day. It's like there's some sort of edge, right? That might come up and you're like, oh man, I got to deal with this, right? And you just got to move through it. There's nothing to be afraid of when we have pain surface from the past. But it's helpful to talk to friends about it. Be generous, okay? Spend time with your friends. Let them give to you. This is the time where you need support, like physical, earthly support on your path. Especially if you're going through, some of you are going through a tower moment and you're putting an end to something in your life. It could be a job environment. You're saying goodbye to a partner, a work partner, or you're saying goodbye to a love relationship. Something that you're being asked to let go of, or if you're staying with this person and there's no desire to leave this person, you want change. And this is that make or break conversation. Release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. You might have a lot of reminiscing, nostalgia coming up around a person in your life that you once had great love for, or you could still have great love for, but you recognize that it's not healthy for you. You might have a person come back. For those of you who've been single, you might have a person come back, which is not unusual at this time. To take a look at some things, to have a conversation. Capricorn got this energy as well. But again, if you're starting to date someone, it could bring up stuff from the past that you need to contend with and deal with. All right, so now we have the card of reassess. This is with the Ace of Swords, whatever's not clear, right? If you're moving too fast past something, there's something that Spirit is saying, you know, before you move on, let's not just brush these painful feelings aside and go jumping off into a new beginning here. Or let's not ignore the elephant in the room and, you know, have this talk with this person. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. Yeah. A lot of you are like, you know what? If you're not going to be clear with me about the future, if we're not headed towards a commitment, I don't deserve this. And I think it's going to be hard for you. One way or the other, you are moving past somebody from your past. And it's not easy. It's going to take a little bit of strength. You might need to call your friends and be like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So-and-so came back and they want to get back together, or, you know, all this stuff came up because they texted me, they reached out, and I had all these feelings bubble up. Okay. You are being asked to let it go, release, and reassess, and practice a lot of self-love. So I'm seeing a theme here, y'all. Again, I think that this isn't your first rodeo with this person. It may be an on and off again situation, but you've had it, especially with this Death and Tower and Fool. It's like Spirit is saying, if you can successfully walk away from this, you have no idea what beauty awaits you. And you're like, I feel it. I know it. I just got to make the break. Got to make a break now and make it clean. When you say self-love, you are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. Yeah, this is you treating yourself with love and respect. Self-love, self-care. Getting the support that you need, having a higher vision, dropping any kind of burden, letting go of something heavy. Again, I think a lot of you, there are people who are in different timelines. Some of you already did this in September and you're just doing the cleanup work, right? As you shift away from this contract that you've had, this soul contract. Others of you, you're still working through it and making necessary decisions. I see you turning your back on somebody and it's not easy. And I don't think it's the first time you've done it. But now I think you're like, I don't want to be here again. I don't want to do this again. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's talk about this Tower, Death, and Fool. You're following that step, though, of a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, now I'm feeling heavier energy. You're definitely worried about something in the month of October. This is the card of reevaluating something. I don't know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I let this person back into my life or not? Is this going to be worth it for me if I invest in this new person? Are they aligned with me? Is this worth it? You're asking yourself, is it worth it? I'm going to take both of these as they came out. This is that mental, like, overthinking, right? The debating that you're doing around what holds value for you. What's really going to be worth your time and energy? You've put a lot of energy into planting seeds that are now sprouting. And now you're stressed out about whether this is what you think it is. I think that you might be stressed about denying someone access to you, entry into your life again. Or just that whole period of time you go through when you're single and you're wondering if all the energy you're putting into your self-care and your self-love is going to actually attract the person that you want in the future. Ooh, both of these came out for your, well, we'll take all three. Clarifying this debating you're going through with the back and forth, the universe being generous with you. They want you to go towards the new, Taurus, standing in a place of self-respect. Yeah, they're saying that you're going to have to be strong around someone that you are drawn to. Leo energy here, more fire energy. This is about reaching into your ego and saying, you know what, I am going to be fearless. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to exercise a good bit amount of inner strength here, and I'm going to do what's best for me. Do not hold yourself back, okay, from anyone who's not giving you what you deserve. Like, don't stay, in other words. Don't wait. You are not trapped. That make or break conversation. This could be one of those months where you're having the talk. Oop, I got a card stuck in here. It's from, sorry about that. Put those back. All right. Don't hold yourself back from something that you, and also don't let the past hold you back from investing in something new. Some of y'all have been in a timeout for quite some time. And if you feel like, you know what, I've done a lot of work on myself, maybe it's time for me to start dating again. You do have somebody coming towards you this month, but I think you're just worried if you're going to repeat a situation and it's a new person, but it's going to be similar to the past, or if it's the past person coming back and you're worried that it's just going to, whatever progress you've made to move forward with your life, you're going to, you know, go backwards. Don't go backwards. Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is about practicing self-love, self-care, right? You're worthy and deserving of a beautiful, healthy partnership full of love, mutual love. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. As you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations, yes, some of y'all are actually releasing something this month. You have a tower coming in your heart, and you're like, I can't do it. A lot of you have a past person coming back that you're going to say no to, or you're ending a relationship with 2 towers here and walking away and releasing this person. I feel like you're already prepared for this. You knew they were going to come back, or you knew this was going to end. That's why it doesn't feel like a whole, I mean, some of you, yeah, it's really going to affect you. Others of you, you're like, you know what, I knew this was going to happen. And I'm free. This could be setting yourself free and feeling the relief of finally doing what you knew you needed to do, because you have a vision here. And if this isn't aligning with that, Ace of Pentacles, someone is making you an offer, but you're turning your back to it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And whenever I do this, y'all, this is messy. This is going to get a little messy for y'all Tauruses out there. It's going to get a little messy. They want me to take these 2. Oh my God. Look at that. Wow. Wow, y'all. You're saying no. You're like, no, I'm not giving. You do not. I am not your supply line. This is not fertile territory for me. And I'm putting an end to this. This is the end. This is the end, period. It is the end. I can't get more clear than that, y'all. This is the end. What was that Doors song? This is the end. I used to love that song back in college. Someone may have betrayed you and they lost your trust, and you will always hold a torch for them, but you can't take them back. And I think that you will be, this is a person, you know, who's like, I'm going to give until I can't give no more. And you're like, no, this person doesn't deserve it. And you're not doing it out of spite or punishment. You're doing it out of self-love and honoring your peace. Not out of anger, out of honoring you. All right, y'all. We can't get more clear than that. Let's get some advice. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You might have decided, you know, I'm not even, wow. You know, like when you have a relationship end and then you see them and you're like, God, I'm not even attracted to them. What did I even see in that person? You know, isn't that weird? See advice. 3 of Wands. Wait for something better, y'all. Put some distance between you and this situation. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Yep. This is the end. This is the end. Yeah. A new strength was going to come out. You could be dealing with a Leo. We have double Leo energy here. You could have Leo placements in your chart. This is going to take a lot of strength for you. You might have someone really sweet talking you, coming back in. And I think that you're going to say no. You're going through this beautiful transformation, and this is about your glow up. Male or female, you're stronger. You're wiser. You see the bigger picture, and you know this person isn't your future. And I think that it doesn't make it any easier, but at least I think in the past you lacked clarity in your heart about this person because the love overshadowed all the BS. But now you're like, no. I mean, this is definitely the end. All right. If you came here and you're like, I don't know if I should take this person back. I don't know if I should still entertain this relationship. I'm seeing you saying no. There could be some surprises and twists here with the Towers. I feel like the energy is going to start out pretty light for October for y'all, and then you're going to hit something, and it's going to just be like, just try not to get too wrapped up in someone else's drama. Okay. And if it's not a past romantic partner, it could be someone like a friend or family member in your life that is like always in a crisis. And you're just like, I can't keep doing this to myself. I can't keep giving to this person, helping this person. And you're going to say, you know what? I have given, I've been compassionate, but now it's about me. I am getting that for a lot of you. It's not even a romantic person. It's someone that you've been helping a friend or a family member so much that it's really starting to affect you. You're taking on their stress. This is codependency here. And you're like, I can't do it. I'm not responsible for this person. I'm not obligated to this person. I'm obligated to myself. And you may really surprise this person this month by what you have to say. Do it with love, but I do think you're saying no more. The Tower and the Death came out twice with the 10 of Swords and the 9. I mean, you've reached your limit. You've reached your limit, Taurus. All right, we got 2 that came out. Let's see. Earth Sheep, return to your center, and Wood Tiger, powerful beginnings and progress. They want me to highlight both. Look at that. See how we see a lot of the growth? There's a lot of growth coming out of this for you. 2929, look that up. That's going to be important. Yeah, there's a lot of new growth as a result of this, and you needing to recenter and ground yourself because you're going to get tested. You're going to get tested this month, Taurus. This is a test. A lot of us are. Who's being eclipsed out of your life? Who do you need to distance yourself from? It's going to take some strength. All right, let's see. This card is a message from Mother Earth to return to the body. Slow down and allow your senses to return you to the present. Treat the body as your sanctuary. Tune in to what it needs. Rest when the body feels tired. Gentle movement to restore energy when it feels lethargic. And sitting in silence to find stillness when the inner voices are getting too loud. Take time out to replenish the self. Treat yourself to beauty and delights. Engage in rituals that nourish the spirit within. All right. Eat whole foods that make you feel vibrant. As imbalance of earth can lead to worries and heaviness, surrender them to Mother Earth to lighten up. She'll help contain your anxieties and fears. Count your blessings to connect to your energy of gratitude and feel your body relaxed and your spirit lifted. Treat your internal and external environments with love and reverence. Everything around us is part of Mother Earth, including us. Tune into the sheep's frequency of peace by practicing mindfulness in your every movement so that everything you do becomes meditation in motion. All right, that's helpful guidance because you are going to have some upheaval, some shocking situations or encounters. There's definitely an ending here. This is definitely the end. They want me to keep emphasizing that. They want you to put a stop to this. So you can go into powerful new beginnings where you are progressing forward. This card appears as a sign that new adventures and positive changes are in store. You're entering a new cycle of growth. How much progress is up to your imagination? The more proactive and bolder you are, the more you can make a difference. It's a big world out there, and you're not meant to stay small with your creativity and big picture thinking. Consider how you can contribute more to your world with your strengths and experience. Visualize a more sustainable future for yourself and your community, and intuit the changes needed to make it happen. Keep planting the seeds to fuel the growth. Your knack for defying all odds and turning things around has made quite an impression on your external world. There are many who look up to you for courage and inspiration, Taurus. It's now time to step it up. The universe is urging you to tackle bigger challenges and be a trailblazer in these changing times. Answer the call. There are places to go, people to see. Wood element invites you to enlarge the scope of your world. Get involved in causes, volunteer, network with like-minded souls. The tiger signifies that it's not only your time to roar. Oh, wow, yes. It is your time to roar. Hello. Hello. But also share your light with others who shine theirs in different ways. Together, you'll make a much bigger impact. All right, Taurus, that's your reading. Take care.